All the patterns. So it's like onto a map. There's like in a way like several layers, I guess, visually. But like the map of the neighborhood is like the first layer in a way. Then the main kind of like most visible layer is these patterns with the colors and which are kind of pieced in a way, the fabric strips mostly, and fabric parts that are pieces that are cut out as applique, which is kind of like what you sew on top, a few layers. But they're taken from like my Yemenite Jewish heritage as smaller garments, as embroidery, and just like made into a larger scale. So it's a way of like translation, how like capital circulates and how it creates a ground for more investment, because like one developer sees that like, oh, there has been development over here, so this is a good place to invest more money. But then it has like this spillover effect of like all the spaces that are in between, all those buildings in between, they kind of take notice of that. And they see, okay, I could maybe get more rent now. So this was made in 2020 when there was social unrest and Black Lives Matter. And so there's like this idea also of social control and policing, and the way that sort of reinforces racial capitalism. So there's references to like those helicopters and NYPD. So there's like references to like how police historically, how they started, but then also over time is that they, in a way, if you distill it, they protect the Yemenite Jews were the Jews of color. And they were very much discriminated against for a very long time, and still are, but like maybe, hopefully, and it got maybe somewhat better, but there's this experience of being kind of subaltern, or being kind of, somewhat kind of like second class, and there's like lots of stories for there. So there's this kind of like, so basically it's an expression of kind of like solidarity, or kind of like, or kind of like an affinity with, and with other people of color.